It's what 99% of us have been waiting for, the opening kickoff of the NFL season, but a twist this year because the defending Super Bowl champions actually opening up on the road as the Ravens can't play in their own home stadium tonight. So instead, they're in the Mile High City to take on the Broncos. And of course, you guys remember what happened the last time these two met. AFC divisional round. Ravens rallying to forge overtime and then taking it in double OT. Everybody had penciled in Peyton Manning and the Broncos for a trip to the Super Bowl, but it wasn't to be. Instead, it was the 49ers and Ravens, and you know what happened in that little game last February. Hey guys, I'm going to give you some pregame notes for the contest that I accumulated while handicapping this game here this evening, plus another free pick in baseball, as I'm going to take a look at your game between the Giants and the Diamondbacks. And of course, FYI, with the free picks, cashed in once again last night, giving you the Nationals. That was on the heels of giving the Reds 1-0 over the Cardinals 2 nights ago, 38-23 free pick run, plus a plethora of coupons and discounts and promotional codes coming your way as well. And I want to give you guys, so many of you I realize kind of disappeared. You went into the witness protection program once the Super Bowl was over. Maybe others of you stayed around till the end of March Madness in early April, which is really a funny thing to say when you think of it, but the end of March Madness in early April, but that's beside the point. And then you decided to go into hibernation for the summer. But I wanted to give you a recap of who some of the hot handicappers in the NFL and football overall have been here at the site. But let's first talk about this evening's game, guys. Brian Rosika is a guy that I added to the site right after the Super Bowl, February 5th, a year ago. This is a guy who I met through Anthony Red in Las Vegas. He had just returned to Vegas after spending a little over a year down in Costa Rica as a line maker for one of the top sports books, one of the biggest sports books, I should say. I don't think any of them are tops, to be honest with you. One of the biggest sports books in the world. Did that for a little over a year. It wasn't his bag. Came back to Vegas. I decided to, after meeting him, offer him an opportunity here at the site, and he only won like 18 of his first 19 plays, 24 of his first 27 plays. I mean, it was just a phenomenal run. Well, here's the bottom line. Since he joined the site last year, February 5th, $10 bettors have made $11,495 as he's gone 69-44 overall. And today, not only does he have his overall winner number 19 out of 28, but also 50-dime football winner number 5 in a row on Baltimore and Denver this evening. His most recent football winners, Florida State hammering Pittsburgh 41-13 on Monday night. And, of course, Alabama getting the cover against Virginia Tech on Saturday. Prior to that, 2 straight NFL preseason 50-dime winners had the Chargers plus 4. That game still upsets me because I had Arizona that night. I'll be perfectly frank for you, so it gives me a little lump in my throat. Chargers outright 21-7 on the road as a 4-point dog. And, of course, he had Indianapolis. You remember that Sunday night game in week number 2 of the NFL preseason when Andrew Luck and the Colts went into New York and beat the Giants 20-12 as a 2.5-point road dog. So that's what he has going tonight. Shawn Michaels, a guy who has been one consistently good handicapper in football, college and pro combined here, and I'll give you his numbers here in just a second. He, like myself, like Chris Jordan, even Craig Davis and Scott Delaney, like teasers when they apply. Not only is going for winning day number 32 out of 49 today, not only does he have teaser winner number 34 out of 46 going today, but it's a 100-dime max wager play. His NFL opening kickoff lock, your Baltimore-Denver teaser, the side and total, 29-13-1 roll with 100-dime plays for Shawn Michaels. He just hit his 5th straight college football teaser winner on Saturday, with Northwestern getting the cover at California and Penn State in the teaser getting the cover against Syracuse, both road teams delivering. His last 50 plays over the past 2.5 months, he's gone 32-17. And in that stretch, $10 bettors have won a little over $5,800. And also in that stretch, 50-dime releases, he's gone 25-12. This one is twice as strong again. Teaser winner number 34 out of 46 in all sports for Shawn Michaels over the past 4 years. 100-dime winner in the NFL, number 30 out of 44. Craig Davis. This is a guy who, of course, is the former president of FantasyFootball.com. This is what he has done for years and years, over a decade, living and breathing and dying with football. $10 bettor has won $11,075 in the NFL since the 2011 season. He just won with the Ravens as his 5th straight Super Bowl winner, all of which you've got in here on the site. Tonight, 50-dime winner number 3 out of 4. His opening night teaser on Baltimore and Denver, and he cleared 144 dimes profit in the NFL preseason. So those are among the big plays going here tonight. I'm going to come back to the NFL in just a second. I also want to talk about a couple of the promos here. Anthony Redd, yesterday, $5 play of the day, cashed in once more as you got his 30-dime baseball total winner with the Rockies and Dodgers going over the posted price. Total winner number 20 out of 35. Tonight, Anthony feels that the best bet is not the Broncos-Ravens. It's in college football. It's his 75-dime winner number 4 out of 5. Florida, Atlantic, and East Carolina. It's the half-price play of the day. Just as strong as the 75-dime winner you got from him on Florida State, a 12-point road favorite, rolling 41-13 on Monday night. This is going to be the half-price play of the day, and your coupon code today, to get Anthony's play, is simply his first name, Anthony. Now, I happen to think that the best bet in tonight's game happens to be the total. And it's a 15-dime play, which, 99% of my plays are rated between 5 and 15 dimes here at the site, okay? Very rarely do I go over it. So that's how much I like this first NFL play of the season. It is going to be the $5 play of the day. I'm putting myself on the line. I got to be honest with you, since I brought back the $5 play of the day release special back in April, right before the start of the NBA playoffs, I don't know how many times, if any, I've used myself as the $5 play. I've used myself 10 times as the charity play of the week, and you've gotten 7 free winners out of those 10. So it certainly has been good, right? Today, $5 play of the day. It's yours truly, opening AFC total of the year. 4th straight winning day as well. You save $50. You get the total tonight for $5 by using this coupon code DeMarco5. My last name and the number 5. DeMarco5. Perhaps you want to make your own promo code and discount today. If you'd like to save $24.24 off the purchase of Shawn Michaels' 100-dime winner, off of Brian Rosika's 5th straight 50-dime winner, save $24.24 by using the coupon code DOUBLE24. Double24, D-O-U-L-B. Yeah, right. Spell it right. At least give you a head start here, okay? D-O-U-B-L-E and the number 24, no space between the word and the number. Now, let's talk about some of the hot handicappers here over the years. Shawn Michaels, and this is a question that we get hit with that customer service so frequently. Who's done exceptionally well in football? Well, to be honest with you guys, all the numbers are over on the home pages of the various handicappers. It's not like we're hiding them from you. So all you really have to do is check that out. But I'll give you a quick little recap. If the guys have something to boast about, well, damn it, I'm going to have them put it on their website, and you're going to find out about it there. It's full disclosure. Shawn Michaels, college and pro football combined, he has made a $10 bettor, $9,455 over the past 4 years, thanks to a net profit of 945.5 dimes. Now, again, when I say net profit, that's wins minus losses minus the juice. Can't get any more accurate than that, guys. That's the bottom line. And, of course, 29-13-1 run with NFL 100-dime releases over the years as well. As for, let me go through some other guys. Craig Davis, I already told you, $10 bettors up since the end of the late in the 2011 NFL campaign. In the NFL alone, they have won $11,075, and he's won 5 straight Super Bowl plays. Trace Adams, who closed last year, the NFL postseason, on a 10-2 run. Well, over the past 2.5 months, he's been phenomenal here, making $1 bettors $21,850. Another long-term winning handicapper would be Scott Delaney, $10 bettors over the past, I love this, 276 days. Let's do our math, guys. That is 9 months and 1 week. $10 bettors have won $7,035. Following his every single word in all sports combined over the past 9 months and 1 week. But let's talk about Chris Jordan. Number 1 NFL handicapper at this site dating back to 2007. $1 bettors clearing $13,375. As for me, half empty or half full? I told you this last weekend. It depends on your perspective. I lost last season in football. I have won 9 of the last 11 years in football, college and pro combined, 9 out of 11, but I lost last year. If you had told me 12 years ago, hey, Al, would you be happy with taking 9 winning seasons out of 11? I'd sign up on the bottom line immediately and probably sell my soul along with the devil, But I lost last season. I've won 9 of the last 11. I'm going to make it 10 out of 12. That's if you can't go into this when you're gambling without a positive attitude, without thinking that you are going to win, then don't do it. Seriously. If you doubt yourself, don't do it. If you're placing bets and hedging them before you even see the game being played, don't gamble. That's my own personal advice. So those are among the hot handicappers. Again, just click on their homepages and you'll check them all out. Now, let's talk about this game here this evening, this little Broncos-Ravens contest. It's an interesting game because these teams are the same, but there's so many key differences just because of a few personnel moves. First of all, you look at the Broncos. This team got to quarterbacks last year. Tied for the NFL lead with 52 sacks. The problem is that 2 guys had accounted for 29 and a half of those sacks aren't on the field for the Broncos tonight. Von Miller serving game number 1 of a 6-game suspension, and then Elvis Dumeril, who the Broncos wanted to resign, but then because of a signing snafu, ended up on the free agent market. And of course, the Ravens picked him up. So now you put him together with Terrell Suggs, who was fully recovered and healthy for the first time in like a year and a half. Ravens should be able to pressure the quarterback. So the Broncos are without not only those 2 key defensive starters, but they're also minus Champ Bailey as well, who's going to miss tonight's game. Now, true, they went out and got Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, who was on the free agent market after sucking up the Philadelphia Eagles secondary for the past year. So he'll see extensive action here in the secondary. So you would say, hey, Denver has some major disadvantages defensively, but let's not get that enthused about the Baltimore defense. Yes, they picked up Elvis. He's in the building, but the fact is that this Baltimore secondary is completely rebuilt. 2 brand new cornerbacks, both in experience. The Baltimore defense wasn't any good last year. Seriously, and it had more to do with injuries at times, but it's because it's an aging unit. Do not confuse this Ravens defense with the Ravens defense of 10 years ago. Offensively, Baltimore, Anquan Bolden, the star of the postseason last year for Joe Flacco, gone. Now with the 49ers. Dennis Pitta, their top tight end, gone, expected to miss most of the year. True, they're also going to try on the ground game to give Ray Rice some blows and give more carries to Bernard Pierce. That should certainly help. And Flacco came into his own last year. But you lose 2 key wide receivers, and then you look on the other side of the ledger and you say, hey, the Broncos now added Wes Welker. So Peyton Manning, just another toy in the toy cabinet, making his offensive arsenal even more potent and explosive. The running game, Monte Ball, the rookie out of Wisconsin, Ronnie Hillman, the fumble-prone guy out of former San Diego State star, Noshan Moreno, who, when he's healthy, he's produced. Problem is the former Georgia star can't stay healthy. So you have questions at running back. But the biggest problem you have for the Broncos is that Peyton lost his starting center to injury early in preseason camp. So they had to take a starting guard, move him over to center, pencil in another guy at guard. When those nose tackles are going to come breaking through the line, you got to hope Peyton has time. So you have some interesting dynamics because of just a few key players that will affect tonight's game. And as I said, personally, I think the total is the best play in this game. I can see this game being 3 or 4 points one way or another, or I can see Denver just annihilating Baltimore tonight in revenge because this is the game they've had circled on their calendar, and thanks to a scheduling quirk, they get to host the defending Super Bowl champion. So, again, I can see close or I can see blowout. I don't see Baltimore winning by a blowout, which is why I think the total is the way to go in the game. Now, for your free selection tonight, I'm going to go with baseball and take the San Francisco Giants, who managed to salvage the final game of a 3-game series at San Diego yesterday as they put 13 runs on the board. Now they're back home. Vocalsong has pitched very well in the 6 starts he's made since coming off the disabled list with an ERA just slightly over 3. Hasn't received much offensive support, but I'm looking for that to change today. Trevor Cahill and Vocalsong matched up last week in Phoenix when these two met. 3-game series at Chase Field in Phoenix. The only game that the Diamondbacks happened to win was that contest featuring these two. I think it was a 4-3 finale. The Diamondbacks yesterday managed to win, and that snapped a 3-game slide. They had lost 5 of their previous 6 games on their homestand. They are struggling. They're now 7.5 games, I believe it is, behind Cincinnati for that final wild card place. Giants are going nowhere in a disappointing season, but I do like the Giants tonight as the cheap home chalk. And that will be your official free play. Good luck to y'all, guys, and I will catch you again. One other promo. You can save $75 off the purchase price of any of these handicappers here at the site when you're clicking on their homepage, looking at their records. All of them have long-term Super Saver discounts that carry you right through the Super Bowl in February. You can save an additional $75 off the purchase of those packages by using coupon code SUPER75. And if you ever have any questions, of course, all the promos are on the homepage. You can also contact customer service as well. So, welcome back. Best of luck to you all. I hope we all make a ton of money in football this season, college and pro. Catch you again on Friday.